I got no answers, just lots and lots of questions. Like, why do we get paralyzed and unable to move when we're stuck? Like, why do we look to others to solve our problems instead of getting up and falling down on our faces until we can figure out how to solve them ourselves? I was telling a friend today that sometimes countries that the U.S. labels as oppressive or downright dictatorships or authoritarianism, that when I've traveled to them, the people there feel far more free than people in America who have sacrificed their critical thinking, their freedom, their power to believing in a system that has been fake and a lie from the beginning. This democracy that they talk about, it has never existed. And let's be real. Democracy when women and black people were not even humans, children, property. So there's never been a democracy here. So anybody who has sold their soul, their brain, their thinking to that, I don't really know what to say. But I will tell you that in places that are supposedly dictatorships, authoritarianism, where you all are afraid, oh my God, we don't want America to become that. America is worse than any of that. In those places, people understand that the people who have been allowed to rise to the top through violence don't care about them, ain't trying to help them, and as long as they stay out of those people's way, they can do any damn thing they want to do. I've been in countries where it's illegal to have children at home, which, needless to say, it's illegal to birth children at home in 5 states in America. So much for your freedom. But in those countries where it's illegal as a law for the country, there are whole communities that do it anyway. Okay? I really wish people could just rethink what is freedom, what is power, and whenever you turn it over to somebody else, you don't have it. The only freedom and power is the willingness to accept the consequences for the choices you make, good or bad, and to make decisions based on what you can live with when you're alone in the middle of the night. And all your decisions ain't gonna be good. Probably, if half of them are bad and half of them are good, you had a good life. But if you are still looking for somebody else to decide for you because they know better, and then you get to blame them if it doesn't turn out, you might as well have stayed a child, because that's childish thinking. Okay? To be a free and emancipated person is to live or die by the decisions and the choices that you make. And they just not won't all be good. And I just rather die by my own bad decision making than by relying on anybody else's. I don't know what to tell you. That's how I want to live. Then at least I know it was my life.